I've never had this on any profile. Holy shit. Now, was that dramatic enough for you? My name is Logan, and by the end of this video, I'm gonna rule the nons with an iron fist. Or bow. Not an iron one though, because that would be hella lame. This bow isn't made out of iron, but thousands of- hold on. Thousands of dead endermen, a million quartz, and way too much obsidian. Let's see, what else? Oh yeah, my blood, my sweat, but not my tears. Because real men don't ever cry. Also, I just went out and spent every penny I made on YouTube on a new microphone, so please tell me in the comments how good it sounds so I can validate the purchase. Anyways, please, sit down, and let me tell you a story. A tale as old as a couple of days ago. I've done quite a lot on this profile, but one thing I've kind of avoided is dungeons. They've got cool loot, fun gameplay, and most importantly, free content, of course. I only played Party Finder because I had no friends, and I wanted to play Archer because if I'm stupid and childish enough to want to post Minecraft videos on the internet, of course I want to play Archer. Yeah, by far the most competitive class. I've been looking forward to getting this bow for a very, very long time. It's kind of the main reason why I rushed mining, and I've had this exact pattern in my ender chest for who knows how long. It's been since like day one, so I prepared with a full set, half a set of Shadow Assassin armor, and a legendary skeleton pet. Wait, what's this? EXP sharing? As excited as I was completely blind without a care in the world on what physical pain obtaining the Juju Shortbow would actually bring me. And I took it one step at a time. At the time I was Enderman Slayer 1, and the requirement wasn't 2, 3, not even 4, but 5. I mean, 5's not that big of a number, so it doesn't sound that bad until you realize that the actual max level that gives you any rewards, well, realistic rewards, is 7. Yeah, the number 5 ain't seeming so small anymore now, is it? I needed 5,000 XP to get to level 5 in total, with a tier 1 boss giving 5 XP, a tier 2 giving 25, tier 3 giving 100, and so on. However, as I'm sure all of you know, the difference between a tier 1 Enderman and a tier 2 Enderman, a tier 1 Enderman has 300,000 health. Okay? A tier 2 Enderman has 12 million health. That's a little more than 300,000. So it was looking like I'd have to do 1,000 tier 1 bosses just to get the level requirement. And so that's what I ended up doing. I killed 60,000 Endermen, and that led to about 1,000 tier 1 bosses. And I recorded myself doing it and threw together a video about it. Holy server lag. That video did terrible because the video was terrible. But that doesn't matter, right? I mean, it's a passion project at the end of the day. It doesn't matter if things perform well. Who cares about numbers? Like, not me. What really mattered was the Slayer level and the Null Spheres I got. And while I did manage to reach Enderman Slayer level 5, I ended up with nowhere near the amount of materials I needed to craft this bow. Like, look at this. I need 32 what's called null ovoids, and in one null ovoid, I need 2 stacks of spheres. Now, I never claimed to be good at math, but I don't think this is anywhere close to being enough. Now, this was nothing less than a tragedy, on a similar level to the Great American Depression. No, silly, I'm not talking about teenagers in post-2020 America. I'm talking about that one minor economic issue back in the 1930s. But those spheres are only 50 coins on the bazaar each. Just go and buy a few. No, dumb idiot, stupid, I can't do that. My dear viewer that's probably from Poland, not only would that be incredibly boring, but I also literally can't do that. Because my dumbass is playing on an Iron Man profile. And if you want to learn about that, watch my other video about Iron Man profiles. I require ad revenue. So I guess I've got a couple things on my shopping list now. The Eyes of Ender and String are no problem, I've had those for ages. It's just these two that are... Oh boy, where do I begin? I ended up doing a lot of mining for the Obsidian and the Quartz, and again, as it turns out, I'm gonna need a lot more Null Spheres. But God knows I really do not want to do 1,000 more T1s. I mean, look at this, 2 to 3 Null Spheres per boss? What? I'm gonna be eligible to cash out my social security by the time I'm even close to getting this done. So most of this video is gonna be me trying to figure out how to beat tier 2 bosses. Oh, hold on. Let me do my job. You better like and subscribe right now, or else I'll personally join your dungeons party and throw harder than Ryan Krauser. Also, join my Discord. It's in the link in the description, and at 2,000 members, I'll give you the once-in-a-lifetime chance to talk to a real woman. I'm serious. Join up. Okay, I guess we'll start with the least intimidating of the bunch. Quartz. I really believed this would be the easiest part, so I thought, okay, let's just get it out of the way. So I warped to the Crimson Isles, very eager just to get this done with, and I learned quite quickly that I had no idea what I was doing. To be fair, it's just as simple as mining it, but the number wasn't going up as fast as I wanted it to. After doing a bit of research, turns out the best setup was 1/4 mineral armor, any high fortune tool, and a Skatha or Kudra pet. And of course, your efficient miner perk absolutely juiced. This is the area I mined in the pattern I followed. I'm gonna show it on screen right now in case you're curious. But this is not a quartz guide. What the hell am I doing? Oh, these nether mobs were just preying on my downfall the whole time. Always getting in my way and stuff. Oh, just wait until I have my my Juju. You'll all be nothing but mincemeat. So I just turned off my brain and mined for a couple of hours. And bada bing, bada boom, 32 enchanted quartz blocks. I'm not even trying to downplay it, it was really just that simple. Little did I know, this would be a complete cakewalk compared to the rest of the grinds to come. Okay, let's move on to Obsidian. Unlike quartz, Obsidian is, well, absolutely everywhere. There really is quite a lot of it, it's all breakable, but the biggest difference is that they're tougher blocks, so I can't insta-mine them. I'm using the same setup as before, the only difference is that I'm taking off the mineral armor because it doesn't work with Obsidian anyways. I did the math a while ago, and for the Null Ovoids you need about 1,000 enchanted Obsidian, which is like 160,000 regular Obsidian, which is a lot. And unlike quartz, I don't see any mobs to push me off the edge, so that's nice. Sure is a hell of a lot less satisfying though, because I can't insta-mine it. I gotta hover over it for half a second and that ruins my day. And the mining speed boost literally does nothing. Blue cheese goblin omelet who? I'll just raw dog this obsidian, no problem. So I turned on One Piece, played my favorite idle game Hypixel Skyblock, and then begged an admin to spawn in 1,000 enchanted obsidian. Very real and true story. So I've got all the string, eyes, quartz, and obsidian. So what's next on my... Uh-oh. That's right, Logan. Uh-oh, indeed. As we've already gone over, Null Spheres drop in really low quantities from tier 1 bosses. Low enough to make 1,000 of these guys only drop around 30% of the required spheres for the Juju Bow. So I'm left with a couple of options here. I can either A, do 2,000 more T1 bosses, or B, give up entirely and just scrap the video. Maybe it just wasn't meant to be. Maybe I'll just have to pull a Corey Kenshin and just suddenly stop uploading without telling you guys. Well, I guess that's it. That's right, we're going with option C. Just bang my head into the wall until the tier 2 Voidgloom lets me kill him. Oh come on, you guys know I can't end a video without telling you guys to like, subscribe, and comment and stuff. What kind of YouTuber would I be if I didn't? Here's the first problem. I die way too fast. I can't even barely touch the guy before I spliff out of existence, shamefully sent back to spawn. And as hard as this was to do, I decided to finally cave and get the final destination armor, which costed me almost every single one of my Null Spheres from the first 1,000 bosses I killed. That was a real hit to my heart. So now I don't die anymore, but I don't do enough damage. I don't get it. My weapon should be fine. I don't understand why What's that? I only have 12 magical power. I'll spare you the fine details, but before this, I only had 1 full page. Now I have 1.5. I went out and got together some niche talismans like the piggy bank and the day and night crystals and the campfire badge and the Anita talisman and whatever, right? Uh-oh, new problem. My crit damage is way higher than my strength, which is bad. I don't want to really get into it because I don't understand it, but I've been told I want a balance of the two. And at this point, I'm kind of freaking out. I mean, how do I get more strength and crit damage? I mean, my weapon gives more strength and crit damage, my armor does, my accessories do, my pet only gives crit damage, and my power doesn't help it at all. I mean, the power only gives Wait. Oh, don't tell me. Oh, Jesus Christ. While it's true that the Forceful Power Stone gives a lot of strength, to make it you need 9 acacia birdhouses, which requires over 500,000 acacia wood. Guess what, everyone? Foraging time! That's right, time to chop trees! Yippee! So I threw my monkey pet and cat, took off for 12 days and farmed a lot, came back and cut some wood. By the way, since when did the Tree Capitator have gemstone slots? Were you guys just never gonna tell me this? So after spending about, probably 12 hours macroing, cutting down trees, I was finally able to throw them all in the thaumaturgist and get the forceful power. Now my strength to crit damage balance is just a little bit more bearable. It's actually leaning on the strength side now. That's kind of weird, but it still wasn't quite enough. Hello? Server? Some of the biggest stat increases you can get from Skyblock are booster cookies and god potions. Up to this point, I wasn't using any of them, for obvious reasons. So I whipped out the old mining setup, dug up some gold, and ouch, this hurts to watch. With a cookie and a god pod active, maybe, just maybe, on top of everything, this would be enough to push me over the edge. Lifesteal is like the only thing keeping me alive right now. Hits phase, Liquid Dagger for the attack speed. Okay, throwing a beacon. Touch it. Good. Oh my god, he's getting melted. Phase again. I don't even have any soul flow. Why am I crouching? There it is. The wand and lifesteal should be fine, right? I have enough kills on my armor. He's got less than 1 million. He's got less than 1 million. Oh my god, there we go. And as a side product, I have a couple of summoning eyes. My finger hurts. And the constant ego challenges didn't help either. Everyone getting in front of me, sniping my zealot kills. It's almost as if it's on purpose sometimes. Like, come on. 37. Wow, I beat it by 1.5 miles. 32 of these. Yep, there's about, you know, 20, 30 hours just with one click. Yeah, it's no big deal. Just, yeah, and the quartz. Oh my god, there it is. I've never had this on any profile. Holy shit. Wow, that is underwhelming. I don't have any of the reforged stones, so this is gonna have to do. Potato, 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 potato. These words have lost all meaning to me. Oh, my head's hurting trying to think what else I have to do to this. Why is this game so complicated? And 5-star. Now, am I really not gonna test this thing out in floor 5? Like, come on, you gotta test it out. I apologize if this is a pain in the ass to watch. Yep, shredding everything. Can't say that's not what I expected. Look at that. Well, I'm about to die. I'm supposed to show off how good this is, not how terrible I am. All right, let's see a mini-boss. Floor 5 mini-boss, just disintegrated, by the way. Oh my goodness. Everyone here is dead. Including myself, actually. Uh-oh. Shadow Assassin. No! Well, looky here. Well, did the bow live up to my expectations? I mean, I guess. It's still a little bit underwhelming. But what really matters is that now I can foster an army. An army of clueless, painfully ignorant children with Juju Shortbows. Together, we will show them what the true meaning of Monkey Finder is all about. It's the dawn of a new era. I shall bring together every skill issue-ridden nerd and plague the catacombs with our incompetence. So you better subscribe, like, and comment something for the algorithm, or my band of monkeys and I will join your dungeons party and throw harder than you could ever imagine.